There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. Hello everybody, this is Nibir AD and welcome to another live stream. As usual, today we are doing Starbase. I don't think that anyone had expected me to do anything less. I'm with a few people in a Discord call. Everyone is doing at this moment different things. Who knows, maybe later on turns into more multiplayer session. For tonight I need a lot of Bastion, need Valkyrite, need some... oh no, I need Valkyrite a little bit, need Valkyrium quite a bit, try to get more of this stuff and a whole lot more of this, just because this is my main source of selling. So yeah, that is just what I have on the planning for today. Unless we're going on an internet or a long space trip, otherwise it will be a 3-hour stream, more or less. If it's longer, but we shall see. Rolling with tobacco, then I will unmute myself and go from there. Let me get at least something to drink with me before I start the stream. I do have some water, even water. Okay. 1 second. I'm back. Let's see, do I need anything else with me? No, I think I'm probably good. A lot of this stuff I made in case I want to expand on one of my ships. There wouldn't be a lot of thrusters adding to it. And I have an idea which ship that would be, but probably the fuel barge that I can use a few other ships. These parts I wouldn't use for that. These parts were more for what's that ship called? For the modular one, the labor. And yeah, still need to work a lot to get my research up. Surely enough, I want to go for this research and for this research so that I can make my base better. One of the things that I need to craft new is this crafting bench, this crafting bench, this crafting bench, this upgraded item, this upgraded item. Because magically they were gone. Not really sure what the deal is with that, but it is what it is. So yeah. The other episode you have seen how my ship oh, I don't know if I was streaming that, but my mining ship was destroyed. So it was destroyed not due to my own error, but due to the fact that a new asteroid spawned like 3-4 meters in front of me. There was no dodging. If it was, I would have done. Those ships are on my base, and my base is 60 kilometers that way. Bring me my ship. So let's put cruise on. Target space. And completely dive into the cloud. For the Bastion and the Valkite, and just will be mining the first asteroid that I see. And yeah, after that we will see where we end and where we go. So I will jump back in the Discord. After I put my push to talk mic on, and there we go. So what's everybody up to tonight?
Not much.
Trying to attach a scanner at the minute.
Interesting.
Oh, really? There you go. Yeah, just want to go on.
Borg, did you manage to get your ship working?
No. I'm still looking at it. Kind of annoying. I'm also looking to get a Tryphon.
For the people on
I
stream.
spent a lot of money researching this morning.
Borg is trying to build his first ship. He has issues with getting his propulsion going. everything seems to be connected. I cannot really see why it wouldn't work, but that's what he's trying to figure out now for 2 days. But
I'm happy with the research. The research, at least I got a good chunk of it. I got 89 in the basically just crafting ammo.
Nice.
Now I just need to work on the rest of it. Like, I can unlock almost everything that I want in the firearms and the big weapons.
Nice.
this ship has an very narrow limit to pushback. Is what it is, but well, I don't know. 15 would be a nice one. Maybe 16.
So yeah, all the thrusters are putting out the same amount, 2645.
Enough approach.
Isn't that what they're supposed to
Turn on
do?
lasers.
Well, they were putting out 10K before.
Well, did you switch to unleaded?
Gotta give it that one. Gotta give it that one.
No, I think I put diesel in it.
Oh.
No, you put green beans in.
Oh yeah, green beans.
Oh.
No, you
As you can
put
hear,
some baked
there's
beans
quite some
from
fun
Taco
in the
Bell.
Discord.
Oh no, not baked beans. Green beans.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, there's no such thing as hell. There's only the real life.
Unfortunately.
Well, if you really want to go back to hell, you can always go to school again and relive your college and high school. Probably high school.
Really?
I'm sure you won't get too
Correct.
depressed.
Yeah, I don't know
After all
why
you spent
that's
how many
phenomenon
times in the
happens.
same grade?
Pieces
Like 20
getting
times going
sucked
into the 4th
to my
grade, dude.
lasers. Must be a little glitch in the matrix.
Was that before or after you realised that eating dirt helped?
Oh, I haven't tried dirt. Oh man, I might actually get to the 5th.
They take pity on him.
You'd think they would have, but
Put him back in 2nd grade. At least finger painting was easy.
Speak to yourself. I'm still trying to get the middle finger done.
Jesus, this is just slightly infuriating.
Wait,
I didn't have eyes either, so
is that going
doesn't
there?
hurt to have eyes too. Let me go for the next big-ish. I guess that's also eyes. Tell me, what is the distance? 30, 29. Yeah, this should be fine.
Yeah, I believe there is something screwy with the thrusters.
Well, they were working.
Yep.
But because our bastion, we need just loads more.
What were you doing last when they last worked?
Mining.
No, I was driving it over to the vintage shop to despawn it.
Oh yeah, you didn't even hit anyone either.
No.
That might have been your problem. You didn't hit anyone.
Oh yeah, you need to hit at least 5 people.
Uh,
Just out of curiosity, have you already checked if they are backward?
backwards.
Yeah, shit does spawn in backwards sometimes.
Everything looks like it's coming out the back end.
That's what you said after you had Taco Bell, but then you realized it was just out of your mouth.
Yeah, no, everything looks right. They're all pointed in the right direction.
Right, so it's not there.
Yeah, and that backwards, that is really no joke. I've seen a few people blow their ship up, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
They take their stuff out in the PvP zone and turn on their mining lasers and boom.
Yeah, they weren't very happy.
They're all named the same thing. That's not right, is it?
No, that's not it. That's what it should be.
Oh, they should all be named the same?
Well, groups of them. The ones directly at the back should be 4. From what I can see with my ship.
They're all 2s in the back and 1s in the front.
These are all 1. Everything's 1.
You need to update the thing because it says what? How is that damaged?
It was born that way.
So, for the people on the stream, Vortex has sort of dryish humor. I don't know if that is part of his
Oh, so that is the right one.
Asperger.
So why isn't there?
I know I have Asperger as well, but
Oh,
I don't do that. But I do know other people who have Asperger
Hopefully
that
Farron gets
do
on tonight.
do that, so
Right.
it could be.
I would appreciate being able to go back and get my ship. That'd be fun.
That is a good guy to play with. He just has strange humor sometimes. And I leave it in the middle. I don't judge anyone for that. I don't interact with it either, but well, that's just me. Because if you give him attention for it, he will just add more to it. And sometimes I really think, really? Be careful. It's the same thing that sometimes people want to discuss politics or stuff like that.
Is it bad that I got so frustrated with building my first
And
ship
that is
that
the
I'm starting
moment
the
that
second
I
one?
will mention
Yes.
that I'm live streaming. Because
I'm on iteration like 4, so
I don't
no,
think that is
I totally understand it, dude.
live stream
is it
content,
sensible?
to be honest.
Especially when you find yourself like at a part where you just like we're completely like just 1 inch off or something, or 1 centimeter
Yeah.
off,
Oh
and then
yeah.
it's like, oh, dude, like the entire thing, or like trying to make sure your paneling is gonna be able to fit after all the everything you've done too,
Yeah.
without having
finally.
weird ass gaps.
I finally learned to make the frame around the paneling. What paneling I want to use.
It's definitely
Yes, you
process.
can't start with the guts. You gotta start with the actual paneling. If you don't,
Well, it's like a mix of everything. You got to consider it all, like,
Let's
Yeah.
go back after this.
because you can't also just start throwing panels together and like expect the ship to like have room in it at the same time. Because that was another part of my problem was I didn't have like enough space for everything, like how I needed to lay it out, I guess.
well, I got my cockpit laid out kind of decent. I
Let's
just
can go off.
gonna
this
have
can
to
go
have someone
on.
help me with that and figure out why nothing is working, even though it's name matched. Supposedly, it should work. Like, I can hit U on it in the test and see that everything has got hookup.
Oh, I might have found a winner.
Generate goes back down to 13%.
Now let's see what
Only
the
when I'm
software
mining
does
is
to my
around
ship.
50
Just because
stays there,
I'm getting
so
frustrated.
that my lasers get full power.
Huh, survived.
As you can see, I have a location. As long as I am in safe space, I have no problem
Oh,
showing this
if
on
you
stream.
want, you can test how durable your ship is
However,
by shooting
when I
weapons
go
in the test mode.
when I go in the PvP area, I turn on streamers mode, and then it will tell here streamers
I
mode.
just finally managed to sort out the panel.
Oh,
Tile.
oh, here's another thing I found out. If you have a damaged radiator or cooling system, and then your reactor or the rod gets damaged, and you're using it at a high output, there's a very good chance that it can detonate heating. But that's only if the reactor core is actually damaged.
So yeah,
Like it can't cool itself and it
still
starts to critical
hope
melt.
that some of my friends that love space games will join in on the quest. I think we can have a lot of fun.
Oh, and I found out that if you shoot the little knobs off the slidey controls,
I would
they actually
ask them to
stick
join
and
this
grind a
company.
little. Like you can't quite pull
It's a
them the
good
way they're
company.
supposed to go.
A few people from the early game.
Oh, and if the end of it is
few
broken, the
people
little switch
that are
will
really
fly off the
motivated
end.
in getting stuff done and are willing to help
Kind of like
anyone
a
else.
busted zipper.
So, yeah. Sure, it has bugs, sure, there are still issues, but it is early access. I don't complain, I have no problems with the game, I like it, and I can live with a few bugs that it has.
Oh, and I found out why it's hard to damage a workbench
Cruise
when you
off.
shoot at it. They have some of the highest armor in the game.
Inventory open.
Makes sense.
Transfer
They have
everything.
3.7. So just strap a whole bunch of them inside
This is so
the paneling of your ship.
Indestructible.
You look like you're taking damage, but then they'll see a wall of yellow and black.
Would be nice if
or
they had
blue,
an indicator
depending on
here.
which one you use.
Max
Probably
weight
the
or
weapon
max
bench
items.
would be the best.
Because this doesn't make really sense, but it now already tells me it's full, even though you can have way more stuff.
Huh, it seems to work better now that I blew up the reactor. Makes a good paperweight.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right. There should be more storage here. Maybe I should sell these parts until I need them.
Okay.
Let's see what happens if I do this.
Let's see.
I think we want them to... something like that. Yeah, not entirely sure what this voltage is about. It should hold more, so I have no clue what is going on. Because with this I cannot even start buying new ships or stuff like that. So these ones, I have no problems deleting them. Ever more for the XP. Not entirely sure why it lights that up when I do this. We will start mining again. I have a feeling that if I return, I still can't store it. So I think that the double click just is messed up right now. Seem to be close.
Oh shit! No! What the?
That's not what we want to hear.
What happened there?
Well, I'm sure your parents have been asking that from.
Let me check something.
Yeah, might as well stop short on that one, mate. I think it's just a bit lag. At least it's still attached.
That's usually a good thing.
Time for some energy.
If you're having trouble with your thrusters, look at Squish's picture. Damn. I don't want to try and do that.
Yeah, she has a
What
pretty
the
crazy build.
Hmm.
I've been watching her development around that ship, and she has like 270 plus cargo containers.
Now, can he get it to work? That's the question.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Well, I have no doubt about it, because she has wrote all her codes herself. All her
Yeah.
YOLO codes, everything.
Hmm.
If you need a YOLO code, or John Wilkers, or C will be your best bet of getting a good working code.
That's good to know. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have a good night, won't you?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
too, man.
you too.
Good night.
Night, guys.
One piece left in the middle. So, those are off. Now I need to keep an eye on my fuel rods, because I didn't bring any. I see more. First time that I see it like that. Interesting. Bounce. Bouncy. Okay, I think I've got everything that I need from this thing. Time to move to the next. More Volcorium. I'm still forgetting the names. It's really frustrating. I think that most of the eyes I will just leave. That's what's the point. I am going to return, however, for the sake of power. No, not that way. That line on my screen that is not visible right now is on line to fly on. There's a sort of crosshair in the middle of my screen where this line and a line that walks from here in between meet. Pretty much there somewhere. And that's also where you need to aim the lasers for your ship for moving. This is one of the first time that not many people are stayers in Starbase or in this voice chat. Not sure what's going on. Maybe they're tired or didn't have a great time. You never know. For the people from the UK I understand, and for the people of Europe I understand. It's almost midnight, or at least in my country it's midnight, so for the UK it's 11. And it's a good time to go to bed. Simple as that it is. But I see here 2 players that normally are online in the voice. First time that I don't see them in the voice. Great players. I would even have, if they would ask to bring supplies to them, I wouldn't have any problems whatsoever doing so. But yeah, not entirely sure what is going on. And Deadman is also one of the people that is a new subscriber to me, new follower. We did a 6-hour trip together. And that was also the stream that that was also the part that I streamed. Mining. You can find it back in the list. We had a lot of fun. 3 ships went in, 3 ships came back home. And all with goodies. We're joining the channel, dumping everything over again. Yeah, let me see if I turned off double click or something. Controls. I'm not sure. Normally it's yeah, no, not entirely sure what is going on. Transform mode. What? Okay, yeah. Yeah, not entirely sure. Normally double click would have worked to get them in your inventory. Okay, I have enough of this brown stuff. Need more Vocarium though. And more Bastium. So that are the two items that I go for right now. Vocarium and Bastium. And whatever I can find on that, of course. Go there. So. And we go back again. This part is maybe a little bit boring for most of you. I can totally understand that. It's just I need to do this a little bit. Maybe I even go for the somewhat deeper. If I go for my station, there should be enough bigger ones. Oh, no, wait. Open the door. Do I need to open the door? Yeah, probably. So, inventory. Pick one. Go inside. Select 8. Let's see. Not close enough, but I'm going to try. I like to nail 3 of them in it, just to have some sturdiness to it. Go in. You can do it. One, two, three. One, two, three. One. Do try to have them as good as possible fitting. A little bit moving up, down, until I get at least snapping for 3 bolts. Empty, well, be gone. Don't want to deal with that. Come on. One here in the upper corner. I do want to remove this one. And that one. For people searching for somewhat filled of those things, well, they're there. Find them. Let's have this one go there. As well. Now, 1, 2. So. I do notice that I need to cross a few extra. This moment, this one is extra, so oh. Come, go there. Excuse me. Thank you. So yeah, got some refills. It means that I'm ready. However, I want some extras, so I do need to go in here for a minute and craft those extras. Let's let that one leave for a second. Enough gas so that I don't have to worry about that for a moment. I believe on top of here there's a 10-minute despawn, as long as I stay on top. Let's have 0 and 0 again. One of our company is there. President I almost never see, but it is what it is. H. Hello H. So now, in the back in the day it was, you had the empty one standing on this side, and you had this one standing in the middle, and the refill at the end. Now they've switched the full one and the empty one. Then will be plenty. Need at least 2 more in my ship for good measurement. What I also need is one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and what do I need? Exorium. Let me get some Exorium. Ores, Exorium. Oh, I can live with that. Bye. H. One of those. And when they are finished, I will add them straight up to my inventory. Then we'll make a round trip to my station. Because these benches were missing from my station the other day. I know that I placed them down, I even bolted them to the ground. Same count for these things, were bolted on the bench. And the next morning they were just gone. No clue. In the building episode you can clearly see that they are there. Day after they were not, so. Now in theory I could have the weapon bench also aboard my ship. As well the basic, but I don't know. Let's see. Bastion, Vocarium, Bastion. Yeah, I need more Bastion. Simple. There are some weapons that I can make. This is a tripod. You hold it in your hands, you place it down, then you place this one the same way. You hold it in your hands and then you place it down. These things you hold in your inventory. You shoot them from your inventory. 400 rounds go on the gun, but it shoots from your inventory. What did I just craft? Oh wait. Yeah, okay. Was already wondering. Got a solar panel for someone, nice and all, but to use it, well, to use it you need all kinds of converters and stuff like that. And I don't have that unlocked yet, so that's a little bit pointless. Dun, 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 dun. At least it's good for the points, right? So let me see. Gerodium, Bestium, Volcarium, Iodide. Interesting. Because in theory that means that I can craft a shitload of that. Oh. No, I didn't. Shit. I think it was the basic. Yeah. That's not smart. Some people have crazy lots of fun building a ship. At some point I will do that also on stream. Today is not the day. Maybe in the weekend or something. Because building takes a lot of time and effort. And I think I still need to unlock a thing or two. Well, I should have all the basic parts. Tier 2 thrusters would be interesting to have. But at the same time, I want to go this route, because I want this one. And to be honest, I want these two as well. Probably have to craft a shitload of base materials to just get the block points. I think that's the easiest way to do it. 4,500 energy points, 1,000 armor points. What does this give? Oh. Let's see. This gives energy points. I should craft a shitload of these. Gerodium, Bestium, Volcarium and Iodide. Oh, gives me something to do for the coming few hours. To get just those 3 materials. Everything else, trash it. And I got another bench somewhere. always wondering where things pop up. Keep away, H. Okay, inventory. Q. H. And for those wondering if my amount of money is a lot, no, it ain't. 128,000 is just 2 shiploads of cherodium, and you have that, pretty much. A little bit more. 40,000 more or so. Let's see. Almost done. Does take a hot minute to get all the stuff crafted, but for the amount of points that it gives, it is worth it, I think. Where is it so? There is it so. Well, I guess 10 minutes have passed, so I need to spawn my ship back in. I will not do that here, for the simple reason that easy build hull can mess up YOLO chips. I'm not going to risk any of that, so. Hello, Trevenave, and welcome, Raiders. How was your stream going? Hello, Kadar, Mr. Cabotard. Hello, Sip. Welcome. At this moment, I'm waiting for the last item that I'm crafting, and then I head to space. To be more exact, to my station. Need to build some things up. I understand, I understand. You should take your rest. I hope it is just a normal infection. Well, like I said, for now, it takes a hot minute for the crafting bench to finish. Then I will get it from my inventory, from my space station. And then I head out to spawn my ship on a safe location. And fly to my station. This game is very addicted. I think, to be honest, somewhat that you would love the game, but well, for that maybe you should first check a little bit out of the gameplay that I already did on the game. What's the closest spawn location? I think that one will be the closest. This is pretty much, yeah, this is when you log in to any server of the game, you pretty much start out on one of these stations. Every server number corresponds to their origin station. So I started out on 18, but because the company that I have joined is on 21, I moved to 21, and that's simply to do. As far as it goes for stations wise, there are capital stations. This is just an origin station. Capital stations are, I think, 100 times larger than this one, or so I think, maybe 50 times larger. Here you find shops where you can buy ships. My first stream on the game was 5 hours going to every shop, showcasing every item that was for sale. Get my ship in. This is one of the, well, this is my second bought ship. Just getting the materials, the money, and then you can pretty much spawn one of these ships in. You can buy them on one of the stores up that deck. Let me raise myself up. Cruise control on. Let's miss that ship, please. And that ship. Now I need to... Oh, that happened. Luckily we are in a PvE area, so you don't do damage to your ship. At the moment that you are in PvP zone and you do that, well, my ship would be total loss. Let's see, where's my station? There it is. "58 kilometers into the unknown." Pretty much this blue ring around Gas Giant is an asteroid belt. It goes 600 or 300 kilometers up, 300 kilometers down. And it is 2200 kilometers in length. This is the only place that you have to manually fly into and, well, get your resources from. The first 60 km are, well, PvE, or at least not PvP. You don't do damage, it's a safe zone. Even if you hit an asteroid, you will not suffer any damage from that. If you go in PvP and you fly too fast and you hit an asteroid, your ship is total loss. You can repair it on the spot if you're lucky and you have the resources with you. But most of the time, like, this all will just float away because all the Borg pins will be gone. Every item is replaceable. You can manually program them to whatever you want them to be. Every button has its things to adjust, as you can see in that little screen that I show. This is my navigation system that's in the back of my ship. Here are chips that are mainly handily programmed or by yourself or by, well, other people, and you copy paste their messages into it. But they are for my lasers, for the approach system, for the beacon system, for the navigation. This one doesn't work at this moment, otherwise it would show my speed. All the blues are company members, people that I so now and then play with. In some extent, yes. In Space Engineers you build everything from 1 meter blocks. That would be called here in this game modules. You can build ships from modules, that is a possibility. But, well, let me just turn this off. And for example, take here my fuel rods. Oh, still flying. Come, magnet boots on. So I can exchange these when they are empty. These I've bolted onto my ship, and if I get my bolt tool, I can then unbolt it. Are you going to let me? Come on. Unbolt it. Now I can grab it and put it in if I wanted to, or I can yank some bolts in it to hold it in its place. All these blue lines and yellow lines. The yellow lines are pipes bringing fuel and propellant wherever it is needed. The blue lines is electricity. So it goes way more in depth than Space Engineers. You really have to connect all the thrusters to electricity, to pipe systems to make them work. Doors with hinges, well, you have to bolt the hinges to the door or it flies away. Everything that you see that now is blue highlighted are bolts. If I take this one, this is the welding tool that is meant to weld all this metal beams together. Without it, well, it will fall apart. All the blue dots that you now see on the ship are pretty much all the electric points that you can connect. And this is the pipe tool. And this will be all the places where you can connect pipes. But everything is already connected, so I don't need to do that. Door open. As you can see, that was automatic. You can also make it so that it is only by hand, but on this ship it is automatic. These are thrusters, you have to install them. These are all my cargo containers. Well, these thrusters are like three or four parts that you have to connect to each other, and that makes one thruster, and then the thruster you bolt onto your ship. These are built from the community, so I only had to buy it and have the resources to make it work. These are mining lasers. As you can see, normally they are not angled like this. You have to manually program into that angle. I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, here. So the turret pitch, all those numbers you have to do yourself manually. Lights. Well, this ship is pretty much just a complete ship. Now I have not even turned on the lights, other than a headlight light. Here I got a red light on the outside, although, yeah, more red lights. I At some point I had a ship that was similar like this, but with more containers on it. Then the red lights were shining in between the containers. Had a cool vibe to it. But yeah, this the flying part is similar to Space Engineers. The damaging part in PvP zone is similar. And here the building system, well, it's a lot of work. It really is. And that is if you choose to build a ship yourself. If you go to one of these shops and you just buy a ship, it's simpler. You just get the resources that they ask, the money that they ask, and you can let the ship be made and then just fly away with it. That's the easy route. If you want to design a ship, you go to the designer's hall and you get an sort of AutoCAD type of building list. People that use AutoCAD, they know what I mean. Where you can select all kinds of boxes and things, and like what I showed in the inventory of the space station, where I had beams and bows and stuff like that, and you start just pasting them together and find out what works for you. Cruise. The ship has also an auto feature that if cruise control, doors close. Asteroid. After I've done a little my workbenches on the station, I will go mine again because I need a lot of material to build a lot more crafting benches for resource points. I don't have my beacon on, so people cannot see me. That being said, if I turn these off, they definitely cannot see me. And that is really important because every ship has a transponder. On most ships it's called a transponder, on my ship it's called a beacon. If you have your beacon on, well, you pretty much tell everyone on the server that has their range large enough, hey, I'm here, come and find me, and they will find you and shoot you. Yeah, there are some crazy ships made, and especially if you check my first stream on this game. The first stream will give you a good idea of what people came up with. Just to skip a little bit through it and you will understand. Yeah, no worries, Trev. Have a good night. Hugs and love back. Sorry that I'm so quiet, by the way. And for the people in the stream, I have to push to talk to the people in Discord. So they don't hear me when I'm talking to you guys. Because I'm on Zones Gaming or Zone Gaming, Z1 Gaming Discord. I try not to promote my stream. He's a large YouTuber, as in really big YouTuber. But I'm not there for his community. It's just whenever I play the game, I am streaming, period. I love the game. I play it a lot more than what I stream. But I know for myself that if I do 6-hour streams and I often are tired beyond words, where I can easily play 18 hours of this game. So normally I try to do 3-hour stream on the game, and yeah, I try to at least let everyone enjoy as much of the game as possible. The game is so extensive, there's so much to see, so much to do. There are moons, there's warp gate travel, there's a lot of stuff. There are even events that if you see a green gas cloud and I would fly into it, you see the outside of my ship getting eaten away. So damaging is that. There are lightning storms that can, well, pretty much destroy your electric systems aboard. Yeah, there's a lot to the game. A lot of things that you have not seen online yet. People didn't stream. I don't know what my dog has into her. She's demolishing now 3 days in a row the couch every time when I'm streaming. As if she doesn't like me to have attention for you guys, where I should give it to her or something, I don't know. Even though when I'm sleeping in at the end of the night, she's non-stop sort of my pillow, because that is where she prefers to lay down. I don't know what that dealio is, it's also new. Ah, we have arrived at my station. And here you can see my other 2 ships. Let me use the middle parking spot. I'm somewhat happy with the window on the bottom, because it allows me for the best way of parking. Lower myself. Oh, lower. The other way. But yeah, the game is pretty decent. Sure, there are bugs. Sure, there are still issues. But keep in mind, it's not a game when you buy it that it is perfect from the start on. And let's be honest, for those who played Space Engineers, how often was Space Engineers fully finished and done for? Most of the time, if they did an update, they screwed it around. Here, one of the first things that we mentioned for them to do was to make sure that they had an oh, a little bit. So that they had a test server to put on their the new releases before they throw it into the normal server. So, and let's open the door. Take 2. Okay, so we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, we have this, and we have this. Okay, that by itself makes me want to place this in the middle. Too far. Perf. Perfect. Now we take our ball tool. This doesn't only work on the ships, but also on the stations. Bolted. Now 3. I've always a hard time deciding where I want this on the table. I try to mount it like this on the table, but it doesn't seem to fit properly. I cannot deal with that. I want it to be as good as a fit as it can be. Let me see. No, unacceptable. So, and then we have to the saw. Now, this thing is a good fit, but I want it. No, not that way. I want it the other way around. Makes more sense to me. Maybe in other parts of the world this doesn't make sense, but the few workbenches that I have seen, the saw was always facing towards you. Just 3? Just 3. Okay. So that's the first bench. The reason that I place them in a certain order and on a certain location is so that if you do this way, is what I'm doing here, and you stand here in the middle, you can use them all. 6. I still think that I want this one to be the other way around, so why? No. Come on. Well, I think that will work. So, they also have all upgrades, so there will be at some point here an upgrade, here an upgrade, here an upgrade. They have pre-made locations. I believe there's even an upgrade here for this one. I believe it's only on that side. I'm not even sure. This is the basic one. This is the weapon one, and this is the advanced. The advanced allows you to craft things for your space station, weapons in the weapon and tool one, so in that one. Factory modules, station parts. Well, this is the part that I'm most interested in at this moment. Especially at some point, a lot of my interest will go to this kind of materials and windows. For now I mostly decorated it just by shapes, different locations. The reason that I did this one is because I wanted to make it where pretty much when you fly here there will be a somewhat taller row that you can point your nose towards, or even on, and then just straight lower down. And you know that you're exactly in the middle of the landing platform. For some ships it's important, because there's not much space on either side left over. Now, these ships are maybe long and slender, but even for them it would be nice if they can just park in the middle. Same thing counts for this one, of course. This is my fuel ship. It contains 35 million fuel that I can bring to other players in case they need it. On this side and on the other side I will pretty much do the same, but then, well, turned around, so that there will be more landing places for people to land their ships on. And then I will build...
Hey Nibiru, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I have a question that I know I should know, but I don't. So like a button to turn on the generator, do you need to change it to like the fuel chamber one or like the generator?
Give me a second, I will check it for you. So the first one is called generator, and
Okay.
it has let me see. It has a button on state value on 100. Button off state value on 0.001.
Okay. That's on generator. Oh, okay. Change that to 100. Oh. And so, is it the thing that has the fuel rod in it, or like the little generators that are called generator?
Let me check that. This is the one that has the fuel rod in it.
Okay. That-
The only fields that normally the generator has is the generator unit rate limit and the generator unit rate. But the fuel chamber on the laborer is called generator.
Okay. Sweet. And that's just, and where it would usually say the generator or the unit rate limit is where you change it to generator, like the very top one.
No, the unit, the generator unit rate limit, that is the generator. The fuel chamber, I believe normally is called the fuel chamber.
Okay.
And has maybe something like fuel chamber. Oh wait. If you go to your fuel chamber and you press U, you should see fuel chamber unit rate, fuel chamber fuel, fuel chamber max fuel, and on top of that all, I don't know what normally the name is, but they named that generator.
Okay. Shoot, I don't know why it's not working then. That's so weird. Because that's how I have mine set up. Now at least.
You can watch my stream. And you can compare.
I don't think I've ever actually gotten on Twitch. Wait, are you on YouTube or Twitch?
I'm on Twitch, but I'm in the site in the list YouTube member. If you right click my name and watch stream.
Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, that's slick, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I stream this game like 5 days a week. I'm pretty addicted to it,
Yeah.
but aren't we all?
Generator. Chamber unit rate.
Yeah,
Damn.
do keep in mind that my fuel rod is empty.
Okay.
So let me exchange them for a second.
So close.
So this would be your normal settings on it. When it is off.
Okay.
If in your case it's turned on, then I will switch the button so that you see the settings that need to be when turned on.
That's so weird, dude. I don't understand why mine's not working.
You got these settings as well?
Run over there.
Make sure that you have the button style on one.
Yeah, that's how it is now. Maybe if you do you need power to start it? Because I'd run my battery completely out.
Yeah, probably you do.
Ah, shoot. Okay. All right. I'll get this. I'll get it.
Only in case of the button, right? So I think when you eventually have power, I think it's no longer an issue.
Yeah.
But you have to have at least some power to at least be able to activate this button.
State value is 100. And button off is 0.1. Okay. Wait. All right, Dan. Let's see.
And something that you also can see, the off value of the button is still in 0.001 on status.
Right.
So
So
at
that it
all
always is.
times there is electric going to the batteries.
Okay. So it never trains it all the way out, hopefully, at least.
Well, until you have no more fuel rods that are live, but yeah. The fact that that one was empty, I have two more generators, so that's my the reason that I still had power in my batteries.
Hmm.
Okay, that is somewhat a glitch here, because it shows it's turned off, but in the fields it clearly shows it is on.
Dang, dude, this is your laborer?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is my labor.
Holy crap, Ola, dude.
What's the amount of thrusters?
Yeah, that's insane.
This thing is fast,
Oh my gosh, dude.
but it eats fuel rods.
Yeah, I bet.
And that is the ship that I normally, if you didn't have it, your other ship spawned, I would have brought this ship to you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
34 million fuel. Three large tanks and 8 small ones.
You can go out for a long time on that. That's insane.
Yeah, I was first thinking, let's see if I can go on a circle around the asteroid belt, but I probably run out of fuel rods before that.
Yeah. I think it took me 4 million fuel just to get to the top of the belt. It's like 300 kilometers up.
Yeah, today I'm just doing basically mining runs for the basic materials. And
Base building.
Well, yeah, I'm also doing the building of the station. And I try to have 8 landing platforms on the top, 8 landing platforms on the bottom, and then start building the station itself.
Damn, dude. I need to actually start doing mine. Mine's embarrassing.
Well, I was always thinking, because me and Craigloak, we are literally, if we fly 100 meters that way, we are out of the safe zone.
Huh.
So pretty
Damn.
much the protective border of our station reaches into PvP area.
That's cool.
The other day when we were doing the mining with all of us, I was live streaming as well.
Oh, yeah?
From the moment that we left to the moment we got back, 6 hours live stream.
Oh my gosh.
So that,
No wonder my girlfriend was pissed at me.
Well, at least you have something to show her. Hey, this was what
Yeah.
we were doing again. But you left a little earlier than us, right?
Yeah, 'cause she was not a happy camper. That's what my freaking ship is still up at Bird Dogs.
No. Is
Still
it?
haven't.
Is it still there?
Yeah, I mean, unless he took my access away and it got booted out. But
No, your ship wouldn't be booted.
yeah,
But
so
I thought you said the other day that you had respawned it back.
no, I was using a different marmot.
Ah,
I don't think you can tow it
I
back when it's outside the safe zone.
I don't know how that is if it is within the borders of a friendly station.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It said out of reach or
Ah,
not in
okay, yeah,
access
yeah.
or something.
But let me know when you want to go there, and I will fly with you and that yellow monster that way.
I mean,
It is slow, so we need at least one person to come along with us that can shoot.
yeah.
And maybe
I mean, I'm down to go whenever, but yeah.
maybe that Farland is up for something like that.
I was hoping he was gonna get on last night. I
Yeah.
was surprised he didn't.
Well, I am surprised how few people there are in the voice call at this moment.
Yeah,
Because if Station 21, I've seen Dark, I've seen a few other people that we were on the mining trip with. So I'm somewhat confused that they are not even in the voice call.
yeah.
But they might be building a spaceship. And I think it is quite boring if they are focusing all their energy and concentration on building a ship and not talking in voice call anyways.
Yeah,
That is what
that's not what I'm doing right now at all.
Right.
Definitely.
That's why you are so quiet.
Yeah, I guess. Dude, I can't believe it's this stupid button that's gonna get me. I don't understand.
Well, pretty much that is what Borgtech is already frustrated with for 2 days.
Yeah. I even looked at his. Did you look at his ship at all?
Yeah, I've been looking at it. I had even a YouTube video next to it from that guy Space Haven that makes 1 hour ship builds.
Oh yeah.
And it looks all connected. In other words, it should work. I have no clue why it doesn't.
Yeah.
And especially if you don't have a button yet for your generator, it's always on. So there should be power going to everything. Yeah, I really don't know. I've been inspecting it, I've looked under, top, everything. I cannot see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I thought for sure I'd be able to get it going, because I had just finally gotten my ship, my first ship build going. Oh yeah, dude, let's do this. No.
Yeah, I have maybe not built my ships yet, but I've, like him, I have Asperger syndrome,
Yeah.
and I have a photographic memory.
Okay.
So I've watched so many build videos on how to build it. I would assume now to have the knowledge on making a basic ship. And that's pretty much what his ship is. It's a basic ship. It's nothing
Yeah, it's like
fancy, it's not big. It's the most compact ship I've ever seen, maybe.
Yeah. I think honestly that's part of the issue is that everything's so crammed in there. It's kind of hard to see what's going on.
Yeah,
Like
but you
trace
can
down wires and
in the builder's mode you can glitch through everything, right? So you can see, you can follow the cables going from out of the fuel tank and where they're going to.
yeah. Oh, does the chipset need to be on the? I feel like that's probably what it is, dude. Maybe. I'm just gonna make another one. If that's what it is, I'm gonna be so mad at myself.
If it is what?
I have the socket on like the generator, not on like the fuel cell holder. If that makes sense. So let's see. Nope.
No,
Oh, I didn't bolt it down. Okay.
I think that is just optional. This ship has that, but I remember the Laborer. It has those sockets on a complete different location.
I was really hoping that was gonna be it.
Let's see, what did I get from that? Ah, shit. So, a little bit in automatic mode instead of flying to every asteroid myself. Yeah, is that it? Thank you. If you can have your life a little bit easier, it doesn't hurt to do it that way. For those that have never played the game before, starting with the game there is a steep learning curve, but the community is very, very helpful. Now I need to check some message. Okay, Mr. Andy, play basement guys. And had to enter someone. At the cost of some of my fuel rods, of course. I should have turned the laser off. We can pick up the last ones. Go to the station with that and delete that one. Let's see. Approach.
Oh my gosh, is it because I don't have, as I haven't set up cooling yet? Is that what it is? Set up a radiator?
You have no radiator? Well, you have the radiator, or
I haven't set one up yet, and I think I just
Ooh.
heard that you need to have a radiator
a
or it won't run at
radiator,
all.
or the fuel cells.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully that's it. Beams. I thought it would just, because I'm just in the test mode, so I assumed it would just run until it blows up or whatever.
And depending on how you have your generators set up, how much radiators you need.
Yeah.
Normally I believe one generator or radiator does 100 cooling, but if you have like a block of generators, they have next to their 100 heat they produce, they've also shared heat that accumulate above that 100. So you can end up with a generator that has like 390 bonus heat.
Bonus heat.
Yeah, so yeah, it has a standard 100 heat, and there comes a 390 heat on top of that. Because of other generators next to it producing heat that they share with that one generator.
Okay. I guess I'm just building a tiny little thing now, and I only have the one generator pack going.
Just the other day, when we were about to travel to that far beyond place, one of the people came into our chat room and was asking about generators, and he had issues with heat dispersion. So a few of his generators just stopped working, and he couldn't find out why. And then we told him, well, have you looked at all at anyone that built it on YouTube? They explain it in full detail what a block of generators does. You can better have like a row of generators and then another row of generators but separate than that you paste them next to each other.
Yeah.
Time to delete the eyes. I really need to get out of the reach of my station, because this makes it a little bit harder than it needs to be. So let's get some more besting, shall we? That one is red. Pinpointing it. Are we there? Are you happy? Can we live with it? Oh. I wish we could set the distance for those lasers bigger distance. Generate limit is going up. That will start charging the battery again. So. complete asteroid pulverize. Let's transfer all this to the station. Delete this one. Let's get more. That's gerodium. That's fine too. Finally left the station. This should work fine. Yeah, I'm very happy with the driven, how the lasers work, how they did it with pulsating. Very effective. Good way of how they consume fuel compared to the laser usage. So. Turn off the laser, pick up the last pieces, and find the next. You know what? That one seems to be closer by. Approach. It's pretty much on the limit what I can scout for. That's 500 meters, so for people that are watching me, if you want to join us, company name is Zone, Z-O-N-E. Best way of joining this is go to YouTube, find C1 Gaming, find the link for his Discord, join it, and ask to join there. That's pretty much the only way how you get into this company. Normally I don't advertise for other YouTubers, like streamers, but I joined in the end his company, so I think that's the least that I can do. Mention how and where to find his content to join. Pulverizing the asteroid in the meantime.
Oh,
It worked?
I think I did it, dude.
It sounded like it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
What was now the issue?
It was the radiator. I just kept and I put it on and I just kept forgetting different piping in different places.
Oof. Well, maybe that is the problem with the ship design of work ship.
Oh, Borgs? Maybe.
Well,
I think he has the little cooling packs right on there though, so it shouldn't
yeah,
shouldn't be an issue.
but the question is, did he had the filled cooling packs or just the basic ones?
Oh yeah.
And cooling pack, they only last for so long, right? So you better have still a radiator somewhere,
Yeah.
and they need to be on the outside to give the best cooling.
One more.
Good, laser.
Oh man, that makes me so happy that I finally got it. Holy crap.
I believe you. Okay, I think I got it. Now angle myself right. Open the inventory. Delete what I don't need. Make sure. Full stack of Exorium. So that was what this asteroid was all about. Okay, next. Yeah, I think I will go for that one. Let it level out to where it needs to be. Let's help the throttle a little bit. I think that should be fine. Up a little bit. Delete. Delete. Delete.
I think you should be able to make whatever sized plate you want. Because why not? Why do I have to do these set sizes?
What do you mean with that?
Like they only have like certain increments of sized plates, you know? I
Right.
feel like you should be able to just tell it, yeah, I want a 100 meter by centimeter by 124 centimeter.
Right. Well, what I notice is, like, if you have those beams around going the crates, if you have a plate that is 144 by 144, it fits exactly on the middle of each of the beams surrounding that chest or crate.
Oh, yeah.
So when you bolt them, they are on each beam at least secured. When you place the next one, it fits exactly. So you can do it like that. If you keep in mind what the size is of a crate and you try to build your entire ship for that size, then you can easily bolt plates to it.
Yeah. It's just keeping that in mind while you're building the ship. It's the issue. 'Cause you have so many things you're thinking about, you know?
At some point I will know.
Yeah, you should try to do one. I feel like you'd make a good one. Something cool.
Well, my problem is, and I played for like almost 11 years Minecraft, right?
Hmm.
Did I play it because I love mining or because of the PvP? No. Well, mining maybe, but no. I was a builder, and
Yeah.
I can get insanely crazy in my buildings. Now I know that if I'm going to do a build, then I probably end up with one of those capital ships that you cannot build yet.
Oh, yeah.
Because I directly want to go big size, good armored, maybe with hallways inside the ship with extra layers of armor, stuff like that.
Mm.
But that's just who I am. And I bet that those builds will be like at least several streams only being building that ship. I already noticed that how fast the time goes when you're just doing some in-game stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little bit mining, nothing special. I didn't even leave the PvP the safe zone yet. And 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Like, this is stupid. The only way you can get a 60 centimeter increment in plate is with a 60 by 60 centimeter plate. And that's the only way you can get 60. Unless you do a 12, 36 and a 24. Yeah. I can't bolt them together. Fuck. Yeah.
But do keep in mind that plates do make your ship heavy.
Yeah. This is more of a, it's like the underside where everything, like all my shit is bolted to. Just trying to make like a solid floor.
Well, I found out with Farlin that the reason that he has all his crates open and exposed is because when he bolts ores to his ship, he bolts them to the crates.
Oh shoot.
And that gives the best durability performance.
I guess I could see that. Have less. Yeah. Because every time you bolt something to a plate, it takes a whole bunch of durability. .87, I'll take it.
Very close there, where's my station? There.
Oh my gosh, I think this is my very first fully functioning ship.
Well, please congratulations that you got it working.
Yeah, thanks.
And less touchy, please. Dun, 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 dun. So. Delete.
What's up?
Going on?
Nothing much.
Welcome.
How about
Streaming.
cool?
Is that it? Maybe. That's the only downside from this game. Open the door. Sometimes it needs a hand. Not entirely sure what this dealio is, but whatever. If you want to fill up your last stack, then this is the best way. Now, let's see what happens if I do this. Did at least something. Card is full. No, it isn't. It's funny how those pieces glitch wherever they want to glitch.
You up to, man?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Buying my ship.
What should we get?
Marmot?
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're the one that had to get off right before you were able to buy it last
Yeah,
night.
right before I was able to buy it. Yep.
Nice. Bet you were able to think about a
go
lot
with
during
this.
the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, Origin 21. There. Cruise collection of. I don't need a headlamp. So, new fuel world when I get to the station. And I think when I arrive there, I will probably give the stream over to someone else. If C1 Gaming was streaming, I would give it to him, because he probably would be streaming this game, but he isn't. I don't see anyone here that is streaming the game, or I would. I can check out Starbase community. Let me see. Is any let me check this. That most people stream it on Discord. That's not my way of streaming.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't know. So I will find a stream of the Dark Forest. That is the streaming community that I'm part of. And I will give you guys over to there. So, yeah. First, we travel back to the station. I will find out if and who eventually is streaming. We got 2 Warframe guys. Jack's Ghost, very good friend of mine. He does a lot of different games and content.
Do it, and I don't care.
You might like him. So yeah. For now I have at least a stream open. Let's traveling back. Oh, well, that was it. I don't want you guys to have the boring travel back scene. So what I will do for you guys is this until better. And yeah, thank you everybody for being here, watching the stream. I hope you had a wonderful time here. Still, the game is in early access. We didn't encounter any bugs today, so I'm happy with that. There will be more mining during the week. In the weekend we plan most of our trips to do stuff with some of the community members. And yeah, thank you all, and till tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing this again. Say hi to Jack, and so will I. He's a great guy, and he deserved to be viewed by many. But he's very, very moderate, so thank you all, and peace.
Nibby with a rating 3. Hello, Nibby and friends.